Hey guys, it's Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and today I'm up pretty early and I'm at the Ocoee River, which is somewhere I've fished a little bit before. I came here a couple weeks ago and I got here at like 11 a.m. and caught like one fish, so that really wasn't the best day. But today I'm up and it's like 6:30 right now and I'm hoping to get on a good topwater bite here. Like I said, I've hardly ever fished it, but it should be good for topwater fishing with the conditions right now, but I guess we'll see. Man, the water is clear here. I can see straight to the bottom. All right, I might just leave two of my rods right here and just go ahead and start off with this whopper plopper. Ooh, got one. Didn't even notice. I was looking the other way. Got one on the whopper plopper. It's really small. I don't even know if it's a bass. Is this a bluegill? It's a bluegill, you're kidding me. Well, that was like, I don't even know if he blew up at all. It's still a good sign I got a fish in this clear water though. I've been here for 7 minutes, so that is pretty fast to get a fish. What we're after today is really smallmouth. There's a bunch of smallmouth in here, but I will take that bluegill. Certainly better than nothing. Gives me a little confidence that this whopper plopper might work. Got one. There's a fish. Come here. Finally got one. It's a little bass. Not on topwater, but got him on a little crawl. Can't tell if he's a smallmouth or a... Oh, wow, he's fighting. He's not very big, but he's fighting. It's a little smallmouth. Or it might be a spotted bass. Can't even tell. It's a little spot, I think. Yep, little spotted bass. Right? Yeah, that's a spotted bass. That's weird. He looks pretty similar to smallmouth, but little spotted bass. There we go. Finally caught a bass. I mean, it hasn't been that long. It's been almost 30 minutes, so it's been about 20 minutes without a fish. And for whatever reason, the fish did not seem interested in the whopper plopper. I mean, I did get that one bluegill on it, and I also got a few other like tiny little hits that I think might have just been some more bluegill. So for whatever reason, the bass seemed like they didn't like the oh wait a second. Now that looks totally like a smallmouth. Okay, wait, maybe this is it. No, I think this is a smallmouth. It looks like a spotted bass when I first caught it, but now it changed colors and definitely looks like a smallmouth. All right, the hook was kind of down this fish's throat a little bit, so I'm hoping he'll be okay. He might not be though. Yeah, he might not. He might be a goner. It was really tricky to get that hook out. Well, I'll see if he'll swim. Oh. He might survive, but I don't know. Hopefully he'll be okay, but probably not. That hook just was in an unfortunate spot, kind of way down his throat. All right, well that first spot didn't really go as planned. I only caught 2 fish, so I went ahead and moved downriver, and I'm hoping I'll have a little bit better luck here. Well, that trip to the Ocoee this morning turned out to not be the best. I didn't catch any more fish at that second spot, but at least I did catch a couple fish, and I got one smallmouth at least, which was what I was going after. But this is not the end of the video. I'm going to be doing some pond fishing here in a minute. But before I do some pond fishing, I wanted to show y'all something that I've had for a while, and I think could help you guys catch some fish. So what it is a fishing guidebook by a company called Sportsman's Connection. And I got this a little while ago, and basically it's a book that has like a bunch of different bodies of water in it. And they make these books for 12 different states, I believe. And so they may have one for your state. If they don't have one for your state, then you're probably not going to be interested in getting one. But if they do, they have like books for different sections of states. Like for Tennessee, they had Western, Eastern, and Middle Tennessee. And when I'm fishing Tennessee, I pretty much just only fish Eastern Tennessee. So I got the Eastern Tennessee book. But basically these books just have a bunch of different fishing information to help you guys catch more fish, such as lake data including location, size, depth, pool elevations, accessibility, accommodations, and more. Detailed area maps for easy lake locations. Fish stocking data by year, species, size, and numbers, which I think is really helpful because when I'm fishing a body of water and they have that stocking information that really, tells you what's going to be in the lake and, gives you a good idea of what to expect. And then helpful fishing information from area experts, detailed lake maps showing depths, contours, underwater structure, boat access, and roads. And then area locator maps provide details of highways and back roads leading to local lakes. So basically just a bunch of helpful information to help you guys catch more fish in new bodies of water in your area. And when I've been talking about this, it's mainly just been saying lakes, but they do have a lot of information about rivers and even creeks in here. So for example, I went to the Ocoee River today, so I'm going to flip to the page where the Ocoee River is. And on this page, it gives a little general information talking about how the Olympics were on the Ocoee River in 1996 and a little bit about the fishing information. But then it lists all the creeks that go into the Ocoee River, and it gives you a little overview of a few of the bigger creeks that are going to have fish in them. For example, it says Big Creek offers the most interesting prospects for fishermen. It gets stocked with rainbow and brown trout. The rainbows are stocked every other week as catchable size fish from February through May. So basically just tells you what fish are going to be in those creeks, and that's really helpful because it basically says, another one I was reading, I forget, it might have been creeks going into the Hiawassee River. It was like, this creek is the only creek that's going to have sizable sunfish. And what's nice about that is instead of fishing like every creek in your area to figure out which creek is the best, you can just get this book and go to the creek that it says is the best in the book, and that way you're not like spending a ton of days of fishing and going out and trying to find the best creek. So that's another thing I really like about this book. It doesn't just have lakes and rivers. It does have information about creeks in it. The information about creeks is not as much as the information they have about lakes, but it's still nice that they have that. And some of y'all may be thinking, like, if you're considering getting this book, you may not want to like carry this book around when you go fishing. So they do actually offer ebooks, which are less expensive. And I'm pretty sure if you end up buying this, you get an ebook for free if you like buy the paperback version. So anyway, that's all I have to say about that. And I'll have the link for their website, Sportsman's Connection, down below in the description of this video if you want to check out one of those books, because it's pretty much just a one-time purchase. If you just get one for your area, you'll have it forever and you can use it forever. But anyway, now I'm gonna get fishing. All right, now it is time to do some more fishing after talking about that book for a while, but I think I'm just gonna be fishing with this little 3-inch Z-Man swim bait today. This is the Slim Swim Z, which I've really come to like lately. I mean, I used to think these Z-Man swim baits wouldn't have as good of action as a Kitech, but they have incredible action actually, and they last so much longer than Kitech swim baits. So I really like these things, and I caught like a 2.5 pound spotted bass on them earlier this week, so they can catch some good fish. Ooh, one got right there. Oh my gosh. I was looking at like a piece of grass that was on my foot. I thought it was like a bug. And then I looked up and I saw that bass just come out of nowhere and hit this swim bait. He hit it right at the bank. Like I was about to pull it up to recast, and he got it. It's a little fish. I mean, these little swim baits, they'll catch pretty much any size fish. So a lot of times you'll run through a bunch of small ones like this, but it's the first one at the pond and I'll take it. There's a fish. Ooh. Always put up a fight on this this medium light, even though he's not very big. Seems bigger. He's not too bad. He is a little less than a pound, or he might be about a pound. Probably a few ounces under. Yeah, he's real skinny, long and skinny. And as you can probably tell, it's actually a few days later. I forgot to end out that video. I basically only fished for like 15 minutes and caught one fish on that Z-Man swim bait. And I am using more swim baits right now, but it's a mega bass. And these are not very durable, so I might only use like one of them. All right, well, first fish of this part of the video. I guess we caught a couple of fish at the Ocoee River, and then one at this pond on that Z-Man swim bait. And hopefully we can end out the day with a few more fish here.